Your Excellencies, Foreign Ministers of ASEAN, Japan, the People's Republic of China, and the Republic of Korea, His Excellency, the Secretary General of ASEAN, members of the delegation of the ASEAN and the +3 countries, brothers and sisters, I have the pleasure of welcoming my ASEAN colleagues to the 18th ASEAN +3 Ministers meeting to review the significant milestones of our cooperation and discuss preparations for the 20th APT Commemorative Summit in November. A special welcome, of course, to the foreign ministers of the +3 countries, to whom are new to our ASEAN +3 circle. Let me extend my congratulations, of course, to Minister Taro Kono of Japan and Minister Kang Kyung-hwa of the Republic of Korea on your recent appointments, sir and ma'am. We are all looking forward to working closely with you. Bound by the pages of our region's history, we have traditionally enjoyed strong people-to-people ties in our region. This is evident in the traits we share, exemplified best by our common concept of family, where we recognize a defined hierarchy that extends beyond the immediate circle, fits perfectly to the ASEAN community. ASEAN has carried and developed the concept of family over the last 50 years in creating unified and strong community. Building on this foundation of our people-to-people ties, the economic challenges that our region faced in the late 1990s prompted our concrete effort to add a new chapter to our regional historic ties. Since its establishment in 1997, APT cooperation has been enhanced beyond its original focus on economic cooperation to include the two other pillars of the ASEAN community. It has expanded from financial and economic stability to include regional and global security, food security, connectivity, energy, health, and pandemic disease, culture, environment, and biodiversity conservation, tourism, science and technology, and innovation, information communication technology, poverty alleviation, poverty eradication, disaster management, and youth and education. Our meeting will affirm our commitment to broaden APT cooperation in addressing the traditional and non-traditional security issues such as terrorism and violent extremism, transnational crime, cybersecurity, climate change, disaster management, food security, energy security, and pandemic diseases. We will express our continued support for the implementation of the East Asia Vision Group 2 recommendation in addressing the challenges to the realization of East Asia Community by 2020. To further our regional and financial cooperation, we strengthen the commitment to enhance Chiang Mai Initiative multilateralism as an essential part of the regional financial safety net and supported by the ASEAN +3 Macroeconomic Research Office, AMRO, as an independent regional surveillance unit. The Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership will serve as a centerpiece in ASEAN's development into a dynamic, economically integrated community. We will express our common desire to work with our trading partners in pushing for the conclusion of the RCEP negotiations as soon as possible. We treasure the signing of the ASEAN Declaration on the role of civil service as a catalyst for achieving the ASEAN Community 2025 at the 30th Summit held in Manila on April 29, 2017. The declaration sets to improve the professional standards and enhance the ability of civil servants in different sectors. It will strengthen the community of professionals in each sector to forge closer cooperation with ASEAN civil servants, thereby assuring the delivery of the best services to the region and, more importantly, to our people. Recalling the Memorandum of Cooperation on APT Tourism Cooperation signed in Manila in January 2016, we are elated over the continuous flow of tourists in ASEAN from +3 countries. Thank you very much. And we hope that tourism will remain as one of the main areas of collaboration of the APT. In ASEAN, we have openly embraced the presence of citizens of our +3 who have easily settled not only to visit or to be tourists, but also to live among us as ASEAN citizens. In the Philippines, Philippine Filipinos have developed particular liking to K-pop and Korean telenovelas, Japanese cuisine, and Chinese merchandise. And this we can attribute more or less to the presence of communities coming from our +3 neighbors. To complete our work in APT, the Philippines acknowledges our active cooperation on matters that directly impact our people, such as the environment and sustainable development. In APT, we show our concern for children, the elderly, the physically challenged, members of society. We will continue to work together to develop the leadership skills of our women and young people. We will focus on improving governance and raising productivity in both private and public sectors for both institution and human resources. Dear colleagues, let me leave you with a quote from the book of Nehemiah that the best describes the strength of our cooperation amid challenges. And I was told that this quote is also found in other holy books. So we built the wall, and all the wall was joined together to the half thereof, for the people had a mind to work. This quote just shows that if we work together, we can achieve. Thank you very much. May I now invite His Excellency, Foreign Minister of Japan, as coordinator of the +3 countries, to deliver his opening remarks.
Thank you. I would like to begin my statement by expressing a sincere appreciation for the warm welcome by His Excellency, Mr. Alan Peter Cayetano, Secretary of Foreign Affairs of the Philippines. It is my honor to serve as co-chair of this meeting with the Secretary. It is also my pleasure to attend this meeting together with Minister Wang Yi of the People's Republic of China and Minister Kang Kyung-fa of the Republic of Korea. This year marks the 20th anniversary of the establishment of the ASEAN +3 meetings. Japan welcomes that practical cooperation on the financial and economic front has developed over the past 20 years. Given the current situation, where there are concerns on the rise of protectionism and inward-looking trend in the world, Japan hopes to closely cooperate with the ASEAN +3 countries in order to increase the predictability of the regional and world economic trends, reduce vulnerabilities, as well as maintain and strengthen free and fair trade regime. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. May I now invite His Excellency, Foreign Minister Wang Yi of the People's Republic of China, for his opening statement.
Dear colleagues, good morning. I thank Foreign Minister of the Philippines and the Philippine host for making arrangements for this meeting. We have noticed that thanks to the efforts of the various parties, we have made new progress in the 10+3 cooperation framework over the past year. We have been implementing the 10+3 working plan 2013 to 2017 and made new progress in multilateralization of Chiang Mai initiative. On the annual meeting of the Boao Forum for Asia 2015, President Xi Jinping of China proposed to discuss a platform for financial institutional exchanges. And in the 10+3 leaders meeting of the past 2 years, Prime Minister Li Keqiang has proposed to establish Asian Financial Cooperation Association. We are glad to see that this initiative has been well received, and the association has been launched in late July this year. And many of you have participated in this association. We have increased investment by another 100 billion RMB to the Silk Road Fund. We are making progress in the AIIB as well as APT and RCEP negotiations. We have also made progress in connectivity, people-to-people exchanges, and sustainable development. At the same time, cooperation among China, Japan, and ROK have made progress, making and fostering relevant environment for the leaders' meeting. We are glad to see all this progress. This year marks the 20th anniversary of the launch of 10+3 cooperation. It is an important year, and Against backdrop of anti-globalization and emergent protectionism, it is important for 10+3 countries to shoulder the responsibility of a main vehicle of East Asia cooperation, deepen practical cooperation, and promote East Asia Economic Community. These are important topics for us, and I look forward to exchanging views with you on APT cooperation and regional and international issues of shared interest. So let us work together to prepare for the 10+3 leaders meeting to be held in November and ensure greater progress in 10+3 cooperation and East Asia cooperation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. May I now call on Her Excellency, Foreign Minister Kang Kyung-hwa of the Republic of Korea for her opening remarks.
Thank you very much, Mr. Co-Chairs. Fellow ministers, I would like to start by thanking Minister Alan Peter Cayetano and the government of the Philippines for the warm hospitality and outstanding arrangements made for this meeting. I think we all enjoyed the wonderful gala dinner last night. Thank you for the great food and the entertainment, but also for the lovely barong, which is not only beautiful, but also very cool, and will be a great addition to my wardrobe for an increasingly humid and hot summer back home in Seoul. I'm delighted to meet here again with Minister Wang Yi of China, and also for the first time, my colleague from Japan, Minister Kono Taro, who I congratulate, and I am sure we share the excitement of being the two newest participants at the table. It is a great honor for me to attend this meeting on this special year of the 50th anniversary of the founding of ASEAN, which coincides with the 20th anniversary of ASEAN +3 cooperation. Looking back against the backdrop of the 1997 Asian financial crisis, we successfully overcame common regional challenges by launching the ASEAN +3 cooperation framework. Since then, the challenges we face have evolved, along with developments in the international landscape. The problems we face today are far more complex and interconnected than ever before. Anti-globalization sentiments and protectionist threats, to just name a few, are gaining force in many parts of the world, fueling global economic and political uncertainty. Furthermore, terrorism knows no boundaries and is directly threatening the safety and well-being of our peoples. This is evident with the recent attempt by the ISIS-backed militants to seize the Mindanao Island in the Philippines, and I think we can all agree that the Asian region is no longer immune to terrorist attacks. In keeping abreast of the rapid changes in the international landscape, we have collectively and consistently pursued the common vision of building an East Asia community over the last 20 years. And in doing so, the ASEAN +3, as the most well-institutionalized vehicle for East Asian regional cooperation, is playing an instrumental role. To give you just some tangible examples, we are running a total of 67 cooperation mechanisms spanning 22 areas, including in finance, food security, education, and health. Moreover, we have implemented approximately 400 projects over the past 5 years. Furthermore, the Chiang Mai Initiative Multilateralization, CMIM, the ASEAN +3 Macroeconomic Research Office, AMRO, and the APT Emergency Rice Reserve have all taken firm roots as regional cooperation mechanisms. But our journey in building an East Asian community still has much to travel ahead. As we celebrate the 20th anniversary of ASEAN +3 cooperation, we need to continue our discussions so that our cooperation can take a greater leap forward. So on the foundation of the past accomplishments and today's discussion, it is my sincere hope that we can lay out a future vision of ASEAN +3 cooperation in the Manila Declaration on the 20th anniversary of ASEAN +3 cooperation. So far, the ASEAN +3 has largely been a crisis-driven mechanism. We should now strive to make it more forward-looking and future-oriented. Let us remind ourselves of the vision we had in the beginning of achieving a region of peace, prosperity, and progress. And I hope that our meeting today will be an opportunity to refocus on that vision. Thank you very much.